Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe. Today we will share on Raghunath Das Ji and remember his services. You agree? Yes. Okay. Right. And Madhuri, he will make kirtan. We can. I invite all devotees. Wow. Very nice. And Shama Priya just asked me if I know the address where his sisters live or so, but I don't have no address, no contact to any of his family members.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
And Suniti, to your question, Gurudev said he has no idea.
Also, we have no idea. Yes. They tried to find out. Shama Priya called me.
Suniti,
Let's
könnt
see.
ihr mich hören?
Ja, wir können dich hören, aber sehr leise, Madhuri.
Ich kann euch nicht hören.
Das ist irgendein Block.
Kannst du noch mal sprechen, Suniti? Kannst du mich hören, Suniti? Ja, okay,
Yes.
ihr könnt mich hören.
Ja. Ich glaube, du hast die Musikereinstellung nicht eingestellt, Madhuri. Es kommt verzerrt. Thank you all for coming. Today we will take the special occasion of the day that our dear Raghunath has left his body at Radhakund today, this morning. We want to share a little bit of our experiences, our services, our memories with him. And it's a mixture of being happy for him and sad for, not having a great soul with us. But, we all have to go our own way also to go back to the lotus feet of Swamini. So the Vaishnavas have very individual ways also how they live their lives and how their meditations are going. And thank you all for coming, and please just share what you feel from your heart. When I heard today that Raghunath had passed, I was so happy for him. Really, I was so happy because it was always his wish, always his desire. He had such a strong call for Radhakund. And although his life was also not always so easy, he had also obstacles like all of us, but he was so positive all the time. And he stayed at Radhakund, and also many devotees, they visited him there. And we remember him as a very joyful musician. He was always into his guitar, always into kirtan. And he did also so much service in Mungeraj Mandir for 5 years. He was staying there with Gurudev. He came and he got the mercy of Gurudev, who revealed to him Raga Marg, how to live the life one-pointedly focused on Swamini Radhe. So I want to give all the chance, and maybe Gurudev, you want to also give some blessings and say something that we can all learn how precious is the time and how we never know when it will be the last moment. It's so special, that he was gone from Radhakund, I think maybe for 1 year. I'm not sure. Maybe Chakshu knows better. But he came back and he was just there for a short time, and then Swamini called him back. This is amazing. No, how long he was there now? I don't know.
He came in March back from India and prepared all his papers and somehow he was successful, even it was very, very difficult to show the German officials all these kind of papers and proofs he needed for his whole life. They asked him for papers which nobody has, but somehow he could convince them. And on the very last day, when they left to Vrindavan, he got his so-called Rentenbescheid, which means
pension, his pension paper.
He will get his pension now for the rest of his life. And this was actually the main purpose why he came to Germany, to organize that so he can stay in peace at Radhakund and nobody will ask him for anything. And he has his financial income and stability and can focus on his bhajan. So he got everything what he wanted. And also his departure now is a sign or a symbol of his spontaneous life. We can say he was always spontaneous and very creative in his whole life. So now this is a kind of interesting departure, which was also very short and spontaneous and very, very surprising for us all, because he was now in Germany at very many different doctors checking everything, and everything was fine, no problem. And he was very happy about this result, that now I can go to Radhakund without any problem. I have checked my body, everything is fine. He had some teeth correction, whatever. Everything was good, and so it was a good time for him to go to Radhakund. And all his ideas were only around Radhakund, staying at Radhakund. And he said, yes, one day we will all stay together at Radhakund and maybe we can buy a house there. And his favorite game was that he said, yes, read one verse from Vilapkusumanjali, and then he could exactly tell which kind of verse it was, which kind of number of verse it was in Vilapkusumanjali. So he knew all the verses, and he enjoyed so much to just hear and read from Vilapkusumanjali. He didn't touch anything else anymore, any other book than Vilapkusumanjali. And I remember very well that he told me that it's so important to feel, to understand the feelings of Raghunath, and only by understanding his feelings we will be able to enter into Vilapkusumanjali. And not by chance, Gurudev gave him the name Raghunath. Thus. So now he even got the blessings from Gurudev to leave his body at Radhakund. Radhe Radhe, thank you.
Thank you, Shakshu, because I think you just had the last contact with him before he went to Vrindavan, right? I think he was at your house. And when you mentioned that he knows all the verses, I also remember that he can sing all the songs of the artis by heart. Also, when he was in Mungeraj Mandir, he would always do the artis, Mangal Arti, for many, many years, and also other artis when in the summertime it was very hot and not so many devotees were there, only the locals, so to say. He can sing all the songs by heart. He was a very good, memorizing all the songs. And not only that, once we were also speaking about our Gayatri mantras, and he told me I always go through our Guru Parampara and I know all the names from from Gurudev up to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha and Mohan. I remember them daily. He was saying that and I thought, wow, he is so blessed that he has such a beautiful memory and for the most important things. So that what you spoke remind me of this.
Yeah. He told me also that he knows the name of the whole Guru Parampara and is giving his dandavats to them every day.
Yeah, maybe I can share a little bit too.
Madhuri, sorry, but we can hardly hear you. Somehow your sound is not coming.
Better now?
Yes.
But still something is not good, Madhuri. Like usual. Usually you have a very clear and very nice sound. And I wanted to beg you something also. You have the originals when Raghunath was in your studio and recorded some songs. So
Yeah.
maybe you can put them in for us all.
Yeah, I have only one song from him. And yes, can you hear me now?
A bit better, but not really clear.
Yeah, it's not so simple with the technique here today. Okay. I like only to share that last springtime when he was here, we cooked together in my kitchen here, and my wife was in Denmark, and so I was so happy to have his association. And we were talking about and hearing Maha Mantra by cooking, and he told me how happy he is in Radhakund, and that he was so happy to make his little music school there, and so that he was very happy. And at one moment he said, oh, maybe I can stay there up to the end of my life. I will be happy to stay there at the end of my life. Yeah, and now it happened really. And so I think maybe, or not maybe, I think it is a very, very big mercy he got that he could give up at this place, not his life. He didn't give up his life. He got the goal. So that makes me happy because I see that he had such a deep relation to Radharani that she fulfilled his wish. So thank you very much that I can say that maybe it is allowed to us to be not in a depressive mood, to be in the mood to help him to go up to the spiritual world, to the spiritual service in Radha and Krishna, and that we send him our heartly happiness that he fulfill his wish in the seva of Radha and the gopis and the manjaris. And so thank you.
Radhe. Maybe I can speak shortly one. I connected only for 2 years, Raghunath Das in Vrindavan. It was for me like an explosion. It's so, today I'm very emotional of this. I'm so happy that I see with Raghunath's connecting in your heart that it is possible to get this goal. This is for me so wonderful. I see it, and Gurudev here, I can connect him only for 2 years. You can hear me? Yeah, okay. I want to say this, and I'm also a little sad. Raghunath called me in the March that we can calling, and we have not make it. It is not happened. We have not called, but now I can call with him. Yeah, this is for me an example for me, Raghunath, to connect Raghunath Das, that I can learn not waste, also verlieren, the time with any things here around me in the material world. It's wonderful to clarify this, but which is for me like an explosion. Wie sagt man Rakete, Suniti?
Rocket of love
Rocket.
for Radhika.
I'm very, very thankful. Jai Shri Radha, Jai Shri Raghunath.
Jai Shri Radhe.
Thank you.
So Madhuri, the only one, could you maybe play that in a good sound? Because I could only play it from my handy, and this is not really good in this micro here.
In a moment, it's not possible.
Oh, okay.
I have not prepared here this system for to play that song. You know? But maybe I can prepare it that when we have half an hour or 20 minutes, that I can find it maybe in my computer and load down on a stick and to play it for you. Is it okay?
Suniti, what about the time? Do we have half an hour?
No, because then nobody, I think now it's the best time to share, and the music we can play. Yes.
They come just now from the
Radhe
Radhe. Go talk
Radhe, yes, please share.
with the mic. Thank you.
Just we come back here just now. You are good to English, maybe you can too.
You talk. You talk.
Radhe Radhe everyone. So yeah, we just came from Radha Kund. So we came there maybe around noon, something about that, around noon. Then we found out that Karuna told us that Raghunath left his body between 9 and 10 in the morning. Just he didn't feel well for like yesterday, didn't feel well. And then today in the morning he woke up and still he was not feeling well, so he took his medicine and went back to bed, and she was taking rest also. Then when she woke up, he wasn't breathing any longer. So yeah, and yeah, we came there around noon, and then Raju, from our pandit from Radhakund, he took care to inform his brother, who is taking care of people who left their bodies, and he brought all the paraphernalia. Yeah, police was there to identify, to take passport and identify the person and identify Raghunath. And yeah, it was how to say, it was not pleasant, like any death is not pleasant, but yeah, all administration went well. There was only one thing that was missing, was the original passport and original with original visa. So somehow no one could find this. There was a copy of visa, copy of passport, but no original. Then police said that they have to get permission from German government, meaning from embassy of Germany, to burn the body, but that they need also this original passport. So it was like, yeah, a little bit about passport. But after some time,
They called me.
Yeah, they called Gurudev, and then there was back and forth calling and looking
when
for.
They called me, I said, where is difficult to find there. He will get it because he is hiding somebody hide the things like nobody can find it out. So there is one garbage box. He hiding there.
So at the end, they found it in garbage box. Yeah, Shirade. So that was done, and Kishori and I didn't go in because it's a custom that that only a few people go in, take care of the body, prepare for the cremation. So we didn't go in, but we could see from
Better
the window.
To take bath.
Yeah, we will.
Well, first, take bath, doing anything.
Okay.
Because you go anywhere, somebody touch you, you have to take bath.
Oh, okay. So then we saw Raghunath's body from the window. We peeked through the window, and there was a blissful smile on his face. So it's success. Smiling, he died smiling on Radhakund. Shri Radhe. Yeah. Kishori would like to share also something. Radhe?
Radhe,
I
Radhe.
go to bathroom.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to take bath and I will come back.
No, after bath. At first, everyone has to take bath.
Okay. Then I will come with...
Only with this.
So, just now, Andakadi talked like this. And we brought Bashpurag's instrument from his home. I came here, Mughal Mandir, first time, 2015. At that time, Bashpurag was there. He took care of me nicely as a younger sister. Every year, I met him. He knows my history in this Mughal Mandir. So maybe after many stories will come, the person who is in Radhakunda, but at least we come here to bring his instrument to do some seva also. And we are very glad to report like this fresh from Radhakunda. And thank you for Sweetie Lady make this occasion. Actually, he left his body in Radhakunda. His desire is fulfilled and he is smiling. We go to darshan this great Mahatma. He's a great Mahatma. This is our fortune also. Radhe. Now Gurudev is going to bathroom, so I need to go take shower. Also, just I came back from this place. So thank you for giving me opportunity to share these feelings. Jai Shri Radhe.
Thank you, Kishori. So nice. This is a real glorious story to listen that from our Raghunathas. And what I learned from this, that we judge person from our point of view, but Radhika is completely different to our point of view. It's hard to understand her loving feelings to us. And yes, Raghunath is, I never saw him in a unhappy mood. I think this was his nature, to be happy somehow. Many things maybe goes wrong in his life, but he was always happy. He was with his music and his poesy. He is writing many songs, and he lived in his world, we could say. And so when he went to Radhakund, I was thinking why he is going to Radhakund, why he is not staying in Mughal Mandir. It's so nice with Gurudev. But this is, again, my point of view. But his point of view is different, was always different, because we are two complete different persons. Like all of us, we are complete different. And the conclusion of our relationships in this world is different. But what I learned from his leaving body is really how merciful Swamini is to a person who tried to be close to her. It's touching very much my heart to listen how he left body. It's such a glorious topic we speak about this, his living body. I mean, I saw many people as a nurse leaving body. And I saw many different circumstances how people leave. Some with pain, some with fear. And many don't know what happened. They have any idea what is coming now. But I'm sure that our Raghunath, he was really fixed on one point. So Swamini will really get him and take him by the hand now. In his Manjari Swarup, he got from our Gurudev. And because of this, there is a smile on his face, because he realized in that moment when he is entering this door, so he can see the glories in that moment. And I could say for me, this, I also like to leave this world.
Like this, no?
Like he did. And it's a great mercy by our Swamini giving to him. Yes, this makes me very happy to see this. I mean, it's sad for everyone close to him, but for me, it's a great thing what happened there in the glorious place in the universe to our Raghunath Vamsi Dasi. So that's all I like to share. Thank you.
Radhe, Radhe. I just remembered last time when I met him, he told me, in Vrindavan, wonderful things happen. And I said, yes, I know. But what do you mean? Then he looked in my eyes and said, you can really see Radha? I mean, really, from face to face, like we know. He was always in deep feelings also. Maybe not a lot of people were aware. A few people had the chance to talk with him very deeply. And I know that in the last days, weeks, months, he was completely absorbed, and I told him that I know you will soon go, because otherwise you're not talking like this. And he was prepared to go and leave in Radhakund, and Radharani fulfilled his wish. I'm so happy about this. I'm more happy about this, but I'm also very sad. There are not so many people like him. But it gives me great hope, actually, that our end will be also similar. Not because we are so glorious, but Radharani's mercy is so great, and we see it again here. We see how much she is taking care of any individuum. Our wishes, our needs. And I know he will now learn to play sitar from Swamini directly. This will be his music school now at Radhakund. And this makes me very happy.
Gurudev is in the back.
So I'm very thankful that we could be friends and we could make some music for Radharani together with Madhuri also. I don't know if you know, but we had actually a group together, Madhuri. Raghunath and me, we had some plans to make nice concerts. But now he will make a concert in another place with Swamini and all the others, the other girlfriends, which are in that mood. I was thinking to pray for him, but who I am, I'm sure he's there, and I hope he will pray for me.
Radhe. I wanted to share that I just know him since a few years, but like Goda already said, he was also positive. Like he is always positive and so inspiring. And I think I could feel this deep greed he had in his one-pointedness. And yes, I hope he will support us in this way and bless us. Jai Shri Ram.
Radhe. I also want to share one last memory with Raghunath Baba. That was Chaitra Purnima on Radhakund. And we sit together and he said to me, Rabhagavatika, one day we will see how is nice beauty of Radhakund. Now we are covering with our ego, and one day we will see all these beautiful things. I am sure that he go there. Radhe.
Radhe, Dandavat.
Radhe.
Also, would like to share, since the first time I came to Vrindavan, Raghunath was always there with his guitar, with his joyful energy. And in COVID time, it was really so intimate atmosphere because there were only few of us really during the whole year of COVID, and we really felt like family. And Raghunath was always like an uncle to me, like a very senior, but such a sweet person. Honestly, the most the most gentle person I ever met. And it was so nice in the morning time, around 3:30 a.m. every single morning. I was staying in the room 8, and somebody would wake me up. He was doing, he always said he was doing Govardhan Parikrama every single morning at 3:30, 4. He was chanting around Radha Mohan every morning. And a few rounds, I think he did like maybe 20 rounds. And then few last rounds he did with his hands up like this. He would walk, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. He was so sweet and gentle. And then he would go and do Mangalara. He would sing and play such a sweet and a loving way. And I was always admiring his determination, but also in this, he was so sweet. Never said any word to anyone how he should or should not behave. Even though he was so senior, he was so advanced, and he was so gentle. And one of the qualities that I really hope I can learn from him is I never, ever heard one negative word about any Vaishnava. He was never. Either he would stay quiet if somebody was talking something, or he would say something positive. He never said, I never heard him any negative vibration even towards Vaishnava. And I am so happy for him today, because he said so many times, I had such a good life, Rasamai. I had everything. I am ready to go. When she wants me, I am ready to go. I had such a nice life. And I want to leave on Radha Kund. So today I am so happy for him. So sad also, but so happy, because it's Swamini Mercy. He is invited to the best concert of his life. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. Dhanyavad to everyone. I just wanted to share something about. I like to call him Vamsi because I met him the first time as a Vamsi, and usually I don't share anything, but I'm inspired by all of you, and by listening Rasamai, I also wanted to share something like that I've also never heard from him, talking bad about anybody, and always positive and joyful. And I met him the first time 7 years ago. And anytime I went to Vrindavan, he was there. And I was lucky because I got to spend a lot of time with him, especially during COVID. He was my next door neighbor, and he used to invite him in his room for always sharing about Radharani and not anything else. And he was always inviting me to play with him. Sometimes I played the flute, so he was very happy to share these moments with me. And I was also wondering why he wanted to move to Radhakund. The very last day of my stay in Vrindavan at that time, So I was a bit sad, but I was gladly helping me moving. So I helped him move, and usually every morning he was coming for help because he needed arms to move all the stuff. And so I was very happy for him. And as a selfish person, I was a little bit upset. And I've been in touch with him for a long time, also after he left Mungir Mandir. And we were in touch like not every week, but every 2 months or so. And the last time I was in Japan, and he called me because he wanted to show me his view from his window in Radakun. So I got to see the place where he was living. And so I was very lucky to spend all this time with him. So thank you, Raghunath.
Gauravani, maybe you can play at least the song from your phone.
Amazing colors shining bright, blue, pink, golden and white. Beyond the rainbow and outer space, I can see your smiling face. You smile so colorful, like sunset in summertime. So refreshing, like raindrops in springtime. You're the one, you are the only one. You are so beautiful. You are so beautiful. You are so beautiful. You are so beautiful. Looking into your lotus eyes, I can see the sunrise. And when you close your eyes, I can feel the moon rise. You are like a shining flower right next to me. And when you smile and whisper, I can feel your love breeze. This golden flower blossoming makes me dance and swing. Makes me dance and swing. I can play and sing. You're the only, you're the one.
Radhe Radhe. By the circumstance, but it's hard to miss our Raghunath Prabhu, but we have to accept it because there is no doubt in his realization and his development in his spiritual life. He very elevated soul, very kind-hearted, very loving, never fighting with anyone, kind to everyone, gentleman. This is the quality of Raghunath. And he was Bhakti Prabhu. He is a disciple of Paramadrati Maharaj. And Paramadrati Maharaj, with his all group, he already there. And they are doing the whole night kirtan. Because of the German body, they cannot bring this body without permission of the German embassy. And the Indian police, so it will take tomorrow more for burning of the body. So all is going good. Today I surprised. One call come to me from German number without name. Then I received that call. It was 10 a.m. morning. He said that I am a Karunamrita. Gurudev Vamsi leave his body. I was shocked. I don't believe it. I said, what do you say, Karunamrita? I'm thinking that you are coming, your health is not good. He said, my health is not good. And Vamsi was not sick, but he in night time or morning he was walking and everything. And again he come to rest, and night he left his body. So if without any sickness it happens, he's a very good luck, very good person, very special soul. He has no pain, no trouble, and he passed away. He made a good thing for us, not to that we miss him. What to do? He gave love to everyone, and his kind smile, we will never forget that. We have to pray to this soul that he goes in the service of Radharani. This is his wish. He prepared to come to get her his pension to live in Radha Kund. It will become successful in his life. He's successful because he come to live there and he's really living there. He leave his body to live there. So good. Thank you. This is the Vaishnavas. By the example they are teaching
Yeah, maybe I would like to share. I met Raghunath, that time Vamsi, 2018. And then, we just clicked because, artists click. So, then next year, 2019, I stayed here for a longer time, and he was here also. So we were like brothers, waking up together and going to bed, going to sleep It was, almost all day we were together and doing our music, and I got to know him. He was one of the most pure-hearted persons I met in my life. He was very simply focused in one place. This is Radha's maid service. It was his. You could from meeting him, speaking to him, seeing him in action, and what would he pick to listen and to hear and to speak and to walk. And he was just completely fixed in Radha, and he was, very simple, non-duplicitous. He was not hypocrite. He was pure soul. In and out, pure soul. So I was really touched by this, his innocence. He was just innocent, Radha's child. And he was, therefore he went to Radha Kund, maybe in spite of some other opinions, this and that, but he said, I want to die in Radha Kund. And he was asking from sadhus the blessings. Please bless me that I will leave my body here. Please bless me from sadhu to sadhu. So he was completely there. And today when I saw a smile on his face, I became so happy. It's Raghunath's blissful smile. Those who know him know this smile. My God, such a nice step. Yeah, and of course, such a person, such simple, straightforward, pure person is always, it's always the biggest shock. Like, why such people have to go? And also they are missed the most. So, we will miss him. We will miss him. At the same time, it's so good to know that he left his body happily in his Radha Kund. Shirad.
Radhe. I came a little late because I was doing Radha Rasa Sadhani class in Uelu. And then Uelu's student, yoga student, they're remembering how Raghunatha teach them first time Mridanga. So they are remembering Raghunatha. And we are like a brother. And I remember Andaka and Raghunatha, they are playing together. And
she was Christ.
So then I remember whenever I get up and early morning, then Raghunatha was always chanting, and he's walking, japa walk always in the temple. I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, or maybe more. Whenever I get up, I try to go Mongolatic or, go do something. Then always he get up earlier and he was walk around in the temple. And I remember he told me how he met Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhara Maharaj, and he got blessing and also many story how Brinda Kunj got to this land by the mercy of Lord or Swamini. And he used to tell me, I want to stay in Radha Kunda. I want to leave his body in Radha Kunda. And for me also very, 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 what to say, difficult to express because I don't believe. And also same time very sad, also very, very fortunate he could live in Radha Kunda. And he was such a beautiful musician, genius musician. I have one recording with him. Just if you like, I want to little bit. His harmonica and play guitar is so genius. I cannot believe, like, sorry.
Jananda,
Yes.
please turn on sound for musicians.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Jai Jai Shri Ram, Jai Jai Shri
I just pray for Raghunath, and I also pray Raghunath ji. Radhe Radhe. Thank you very much.
May I say something? Radhe Radhe. I just wanted to say that I was fortunate enough to met such a beautiful soul last time when I was in India. Previously, I didn't know him, but Mahabhava and Dinadayal had invited me to go together in Radhakund, and they wanted to introduce me, such a very beautiful person, and take association of him, and we were together there. And he showed very nice hospitality, and he associated with us in very, very spontaneous natural platform, and we chant together. He asked me to read one poem because Mahabhava told me that also I writing something. And we hear this and chant together in the front of Radhika and Krishna, and we cry together, all together. And in one short conversation, he told me that actually he don't love so much India. I mean, don't like this hot weather, this mess around, many people and everything. And then only reason, because he's present exactly in that place, in Radhakund, in Vrindavan, in association of these devotees, only reason is Srimati Radhika, actually. He said that he is mine, I'm hers, and that's all. I'm here because of her, and I will stay here because of her to the end of my life. And he showed me Vilapa Kusumanjali and Radharasa Sudanidhi, one corner of his room. I said, this is only 2 books what I read every day, and actually I don't need nothing in my life more, just 2 books, and my heart is fulfilled always. And on the end, because we recognize each other from some artistic platform, speak confidentially a little bit, and he sang some song with introduction of some band, I think Pink Floyd, or I don't remember exactly. And then after this introduce, he chanted Mahamantra and Radhika's names, and he gave me a record in my mobile phone. He said, just don't give nobody, just listen. And then I want to publish this, make something with this, because he had a plan to make something with this. And I promised him that I will just listen and wait moment that he will this published to everybody. So it's my fortune to, I mean, maybe it seems like this association is superficial platform because I didn't know him before, but in the short time we can see that we can establish so strong relationships when Radhika is in the center and we have love for her, then this relationship is not just strong, I think it's eternal, and can say just, I hope we will meet him again and serve our Swamini together. That's from my side. Thank you very much. Radhe Radhe.
Jai Shri Radhe. If you allow me, I will also like to share a few words about Raghunath Baba. So, all his qualities have already been said by everyone. Just for the sake of glorifying this great Vaishnava, we'll try to share my experience with him and his qualities to meditate upon and take and remain in our hearts. I met Raghunath Baba when he was Vamsi in 2010 here in Vrindavan, here in Mungar Mandir. And he was staying in Vrindakunj that time, but he was coming every day, every single day with his guitar to sing kirtan. And he was involving everyone so much to sing kirtan, play mridanga and everything, as he continued to do probably until the last day in his physical body. And he was always coming here during karting time then for the next years, while remaining still at the service of Paramamveti Maharaj and Vrinda Mission. And then I think in 2017 maybe or 18, he told that he wanted to go to the deep of spiritual life and to make a different way of his journey in bhakti, and he wanted to take more shelter in Gurudev Sadhu Maharaj, although he known Gurudev since I think in the 90-something, 94, 95. But he wanted to become again a disciple. This was he was telling to me. I was lucky to have his close friendship and association because of the music which connected us. So many times he was coming here to my room and we used to play together, and then he was sharing his feelings to me that I'm just such a neophyte, novice in age, material age, compared to him, and experience in life, in bhakti and everything. But he was just sharing his feelings and thoughts and everything, like if I would be someone equal to him, because he was so humble that just one has to see that it's not possible to describe in words. And he was sharing his heart, and he was telling how he wanted to become like a disciple of Gurudev, and he wanted to start his spiritual journey again. And when he actually made that, we were all surprised because he started to live here permanently, and he really was behaving like he was like the last who just arrived into the devotees community. He was really behaving like that everyone here is superior to me because you're living here since more time than me. I just started now this more internal practice of Raganuga sadhana under guidance of Gurudev, and you are all superior to me. And he was always talking this way, not only talking because everyone can be good to talk, but his behavior was as such. He was always asking if he could be helpful in doing some service, and every kind of menial service, like any kind of very, very tiny, small service that devotees after some time, they start to think that is not anymore on me because I'm an experienced old devotee, so probably the youngster have to do. He was just doing that. He liked to do that. And it was as a Clarice surrender to Gurudev, how he was trying to ask every day to Gurudev how he could do some service, and always Gurudev was trying to engage him with the music, playing kirtan, and also setting the sound system and everything. And as you know, sometimes Gurudev treatments can be not easy to face, to experience, to live here when he wants us to make some progress in our spiritual life. Then it can be a little bit tough, let's say, to fight with our own ego and everything. And I had the fortune to live here now for some time, so I could see many episodes of myself and also on others. And I have to admit that I've never seen someone like Raghunath, who never really took anything on his personal side, like on his false ego. He always really behaved like a disciple, listening and excusing himself if there was anything that Gurudev would tell to him that was not done in a proper way, that he could improve. He was always admitting that I've made a mistake, I made a fault, sorry, my Gurudev, I will try to improve this now. I will make it better the next time. He never kind of disrespect or show that he was not agree with some instruction or some scolding that Gurudev gave to him. And this was a great example for all of us, at least for me, that I'm still many light years far from this kind of stage of consciousness and behavior as a devotee. And as Gorasundar said, he had his own character, he had his own world, and someone might feel that somehow he was sometime too much in his own world, let's say, and his behavior was a kind of weird or what he's doing. But the way that now he left his body, it just demonstrates how, as Gorasundar Gauravani said, these are just temporary things connected to our material body that we have brought with us by taking birth in such a country, in such a family, and building up kind of character that has made it in such a way, just for a matter of being grown up in a certain circumstances. But that is fully different from actually what is inside our heart, what is our consciousness. And in the end, although if we might behave like in a very normal way and we might be sympathetic to everyone, that doesn't mean anything that Radharani is actually pleased with us. Radharani would be much more pleased if someone has the qualities like Raghunath. Or I just remember Hridaya Chaitanya also, that he also had these qualities, and outwardly he might have seemed that he had also his own character, which was sometimes very different from the normal Stardom devotional society etiquette or whatever. But the humbleness, the lack of false ego, these are the things that Radharani likes the most and bless most of his devotees according to the amount that one has such a qualities. And Raghunath had fully these qualities: humbleness, personification of humbleness. And as Rasamai said, I could also testify that he never said a bad thought about anyone, even if you would try to sometimes speak, not even bad thought actually, just even praising, because we know that either negatively or positively, one actually should not talk of other Vaishnava, because both things are actually just connected to a temporary state of being. So if negatively or positively, he just never liked to talk about anyone that was not present in that moment. And that was not, it was just living his presence and his determination in everything he had done. Like, we can all see how when he was playing a kirtan, either there was one devotee or there were 100, for him was the same. Even if there were, or even if he was alone. I was talking before with Ramananda that when he was in his home in Terni in Italy, he was playing kirtan, and Ramananda was in the other room, and he was just listening to Raghunath. And then he thought maybe many devotees are sitting there, or maybe he's giving some kind of online concert because of the enthusiasm that he had playing kirtan. Then he went to the temple room and he was alone. And then we were just talking how this wonderful quality of him, like how he was actually singing just for his Hista Devi, not for anyone. If there was one person or 100 person, that doesn't matter to him. He was just trying to sing for the pleasure of Radhika. And he did that until the last day of his life in the Sarakdeya, because as you know, he made his school in Radhakund where he would give teachings to other devotees. So he just continued to do that. And when he left from here 2 years before, and he wanted to go to Radhakund, as I think some of you said already, outwardly it might have seemed that or is going to be far from Gurudev, or is leaving the temple here. These typical external judgments, which are based only on material considerations, without a proper vision of the things which anyway happen always in groups. When we are a group and someone take a different thing, then we always think, oh, he went out of the group. But that actually was the thing that he made him glorious, because he didn't care of the judgments of the group, of anyone, and he just followed what was his inside will, his inside call from Swamini to go to her lake and fully absorb in bhajan more than here, because definitely being alone made him more concentrated and more deep without being distracted by many other external things. So we will remember Raghunathji deeply in our heart and take his life as a lesson for the practice of our journey. Thank you. Jai Shri Radhe.
I would like to share some little point more. I just remembered when I met him last time, he was telling me that what is his daily shuddal at Radhakund. And he was not only making parikram around Radhakund, but he also was going in Radhakund, lying there on the water. And he said it's like in the arms of Radharani, lying there on the water. Just let yourself flow. And then he was deeply meditating on one verse of Vilap Kusumanjali in Radhakund. So he was completely free of whatever things, whatever the thoughts from others could be outside. And I like this very much, because he was just going in his meditation and he didn't care how it looked outside. Maybe some people were wondering what he's doing there, but he was completely deep in meditating. And actually this is now how he lived, in the arms of Radharani. And I want to thank you that you all shared your impressions.
Yes, I also want to thank you all for coming here and remembering our dear brother, sister, and how deep these relationships are, and inspire us to help each other on our path. Many things were said that also touched me very deeply. To think how I will spend my last years and what will be my focus, and how to apply in my whole inside and outside, and to become very focused and one-pointed more and more. How we are helping each other. How also I am thankful for all the devotees who went there today. Shyama Priya and Sachi all went. Vandana, maybe also Radheshwari, and they helped to support Karunamrita also. And I pray that the Raghunath body can also stay there and be burned in Radhakund's area, that all things will go well. But I have a feeling, Gurudev, that it will all go very well, like you said. Because he was...
Shuri and Siddhanta Prabhu also went. And Ananta. Many are go from there.
So nice.
So most probably his body will be burned in Radhakunda. We are in process. Just it takes time, but the process is going on by all your mercy. And we will support Karunamrita. We stay together, stick together.
Thank you. That is important also for her.
Yes, we are family. Thank you, Suniti Didi. You are always stay with us. And our Gora Chandra Club also, Chakshi Club also, many devotees. This suddenly happened, but many devotees helped. It's very beautiful. Thank you, Rag. Everything is fine.
Now Paramadurti Maharaj also come.
Yes, Siddhanta Maharaj called. Paramatu Mehi Maharaj also. Great Vaishnava. Please.
We don't believe morning time that it can be possible. But it happens. Many mercy. Good soul like this. Live like nothing happened. We pray to his soul that all goes peaceful. Lord.
Suniti, what do you think? Maybe we can have a last song.
Some bhajan.
Which he was actually also recording with us together.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
In Madhuri's studio.
Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Shanti.
we will miss to make bhajans with him together. But in meditation, we will do it anyway. Radhe Radhe